We're here inside the Arrington Ice Arena as the Adrian College Bulldogs hosting the Oakland University Golden Grizzlies. We apologize for the original technical difficulties, but we're off and running here as it's playoff time inside the Arrington Ice Arena. Best time of the year. Bulldogs control in the offensive zone. It's Connor Smith getting a shot off. Save was made. A second opportunity. This one sent in from McLaughlin. Tip from Smith went wide. Hit along the far side. Bulldogs have the first 4 shots here tonight over the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Jacob Zomick has stopped the first 4 for Oakland. They get their first shot on net to Noah DeCotney's, and he makes the easy stop here. 2 minutes gone by. Face-off will be taken glove side of DeCotney's. Adrian looking to punch their ticket to Grand Rapids and the GLCHL semifinals. That will be played tomorrow night. Out of the Bulldogs zone, the puck goes, and then trying to find it, but lost it at his skates was Lance Markowitz. Here comes Adrian into the offensive zone. It's to Cesare. This shot deflected high and wide. Waiting for the rebound was Cameron Armstrong. Sent up to the blue line. Save made. Rebound opportunity sent wide by Justin Jammer. McLaughlin to the left circle. Drops it in low. Jammer shot gloved out of the air by Jacob Zomick, and that will freeze play. 17-18 to go. Still here. Just underway as the Bulldogs come into this game number 2 in the country. 32-2. Oakland at 1-24 on the season. As Oakland coming in upset-minded here into the Arrington Ice Arena tonight. This shot from Fife immediately off the draw, deflected up into the protective netting and out of play. Jacob Zomick on the year has Oakland's one lone win. In the blue paint in between the pipes for the Golden Grizzlies. Adrian looking to hold it in the offensive zone. It was Fife. He lost control of it. Clement kept it in at the blue line momentarily and then nearly came up with it. Fife in the slot was trying to gain control. He sent it out center, and then this one played off to the side of Zomick. Back up to the blue line. Brody Thornton, and then now playing it in deep was Henrik Overval. Overval looking for it back in the slot. He couldn't get a clean shot off. Nolan winding up, sending one wide. Came back over towards Brody Thornton. He's trying to connect with Nolan. Nolan's shot patted aside. Feeling like a power play for a moment for Adrian College. Arm goes up, and this is going to be a tripping call. And it's going to be on Adrian College. Ethan Clement heading to the box. 16-33, and the first opportunity goes the way of Oakland. DeCotney's enters this game 22-2. He's been stellar all season long. 5 shutouts. What a comfortable backstop he's been for the black and gold. The defensive zone faceoff win, and immediately clearing it down was Adrian College. Oakland in their own zone, looking to restart. It's the assistant captain, Keith Peelet. He lost control, and now a break forming here for Adrian College's Chambers shot, save made, and a huge one for Zomick. Nearly a shorthanded goal, and a breakdown on the power play for Oakland University nearly costed them. At center ice, Jammer came flying in, couldn't gain control of it. Devin Knapp trying to knife the puck in deep. It gets deflected up in to the Adrian bench. 1:19 to go on the man advantage for Oakland University. 15-51 for Adrian College here in the first period. Face-off controlled by the Bulldogs. Intercept at center ice. Trying to get on through was Alexander Ricard. This one kept in at the blue line by Morrison. Now controlling the blue line was Sulthis. Back up top to Ricard. He gave it on. Corey Schultheus knifing in deep in the low corner. below the red line, and now it came back up top. Ricard kept it in. Ricard sent it to the slot. Good opportunity looking there for Oakland University. Can Adrian College clear the zone? Yes, they can. Up top towards the blue line, it was Jacob Saja at center ice who knocked it down for Oakland University. Now Dakota Bond intercepts. Bond knifing his way through towards the back end. Bond! Save made on a sprawling effort from Zomick. Here comes Oakland the other way, and just dumping it in and getting a line change was Andrew Morrison. Dakota Bond for Adrian College. 15 seconds left on the power play for Oakland University. He throws it on down. Jamer chasing on after. Big hit. Arm goes back up. And it's going to be another power play upcoming for Oakland. It's a delayed penalty. Knapp throws it in. Extra skater on. But it'll be touched up with 14:29. So just as Clement comes out of the box, Jamer will be heading right back in. And another chance on the power play for Oakland University. Got a great crew for you today. Javalone running the action cam, Reagan Petrowski. The top cam, Andrew Black running the show at director. This one swung on around. Can the Bulldogs clear their zone? Yes, they can. Fanning on the clear was Cameron Armstrong, but it had just enough. And now here comes Clement into the offensive zone, trying to make something happen. He lost control. And finally, Oakland looking to get it out of their defensive zone. It gets sent right back in by Dylan Kent. First rush on this power play for Oakland. Thrown in by J.P. Weber, but right to Kent. He now will sauce this one all the way up. Pillett forced to retreat on back. 40 seconds gone by in the penalty. That pass off the mark, and Bond comes up with it at center ice. Dakota Bond trying to get towards the backhand side, and then just ran out of real estate. Jacob Zaja behind his own net. He'll leave it, and now pushing it through was Corey Schulthius, but it got intercepted by Sam Spate. Dropping it back for Bond. Bond shot, save made, and then up into the netting. Couldn't tell if that deflected off the shoulder of Zomick or got a piece of the crossbar, but regardless, an offensive zone face-off coming up for Adrian College. 13-15 still to go. Here in the quarterfinals of the Great Lake Collegiate Hockey League. This shot sent in, glove save, and frozen. 42 seconds still to go on the power play for Oakland. The 11th shot fired on towards Zomick here so far in the first. The Golden Grizzlies control off the draw. This one towards center. Deflected on through by Stefano Mini. DeCottney, and now we'll play it on over to Ethan McLaughlin, who clears it on out. 25 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Near side, it's Schulthius. Fighting on through. McLaughlin poked it away. It came out to Morrison. Morrison's shot off the shoulder of DeCottney. Morrison from a tough angle made it very interesting as he threw that one on towards DeCottney. Zaja into the Adrian zone. DeCottney gloves it and will freeze it as Justin Jamer is out of the box with 12:26 still to go here in the opening frame. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Adrian College TV here tonight. It's playoff hockey on a Thursday night inside the Arrington Ice Arena as we sprint in towards spring break. What else could you want? Sebastian Smith trying to make something happen. Sebastian Smith, shot save made, rebound opportunity, and two quick saves by Jacob Zomick on Sebastian Smith for Adrian College. Spate wins the draw. Gajewski threw it on over towards Brody Thornton. Now dropped in deep. Sebastian Smith from an odd angle. Save made. Gajewski up top towards Thornton. Waiting. Shot patted aside. Puck came out towards the slot. Spate trying to connect with Bond. He holds the blue line. Threw it in deep. Gajewski trying to center up Sam Spate. It got intercepted and then thrown out far side. Adrian, though, still controlling. Spate jumps it on back. Shot save made. And it's frozen. And a face-off will ensue, but what pressure by this Adrian College top line. So dangerous in the offensive zone. Adrian wins the draw. Connor Smith, can he keep it in? No, he can. Here comes Oakland back the other way. Good looking opportunity shot. Rung off the iron. Alexander Ricard very nearly put Oakland up, and now here comes Connor Smith the other way. Shoots, scores! Connor Smith, he's done it again! His 37th goal of the year, leading the country. And Adrian goes up 1-0 with 11:28 to go in the first. Just like that, Adrian strikes on the and that will go on the power play, as it was Jacob Zaja who at the tail end of that held up with Connor Smith. Held him up, and he's going to go to the box. So Adrian goes up 1-0, and now we'll go on a 5-on-4 power play. DeJulio on an onside play, cutting towards the backhand, forehand, scores! 16 seconds in. It's 2-0, just like that on the power play. Mateo DeJulio with a beautiful move. And the Adrian offense striking here in the middle part of the first. $17 shots to 2. It's been all black and gold here. Adrian black and gold here in the first. 5 centering to the slot, off the post, rebound opportunity by Overville. He's jabbing at it, puck still out, now came out far side and then hit the far post. What chaos in front. 5 trying to drop it on back, and finally it's out of the defensive zone for Oakland University for the time being, as Kent plays it off the board. He gave it off to Ethan Clement. Forward to Fife. Into the offensive zone. 5 shot blocked in front by Zaja. Jammer came flying in but couldn't come up with it. Zaja from a long way out. Slap shot sent that one in, and it missed the net. And now Adrian trying to get a counterattack quickly developing, but it got walled off at center ice. Oakland now trying to form an offensive possession, but the Bulldogs now take it away. It's Armstrong with some speed. Armstrong lost the handle. Armstrong found it back in the low circle, dropping it in. Save made with 9:59 to go. Up and down pace here with a whole lot of offense for Adrian College. 20 shots on net and 2 goals. Face-off kept in by Adrian. Shot sent in from Cesare, sent wide. Towards the blue line. Brody Thornton, long way out, looking for a tip. Couldn't connect with Matt Cesare, as it'll be frozen for a face-off. Back in the offensive zone, though, for Adrian College. It'll come blocker side of Zomic. Adrian controls off the draw. Jammer's shot. Save made. Zomic jumping far out of the crease to find the puck and freeze it once more. Oakland trying to get it out of their zone. Jammer trying to find it at his skates, and now it will leave the Golden Grizzlies zone. They'll get a line change in as Brody Thornton works it up to DeCesare. DeCesare with some speed. DeCesare cutting into the slot. DeCesare missed the net. Out of the zone the puck goes, as it's going to be Brody Thornton working on back for it. He gave it over towards Nathaniel Mott. Now it's Cameron Armstrong from the left circle. That shot blocked in front. Never got on through. Up towards the blue line. Kept in there by Dylan Kent. Dylan Kent now shovels it on over. Sam Spate, one-timer, scores. 3-0. And with 8:56 to go, the Bulldogs jumping all over the Golden Grizzlies here in the opening frame. Off the ensuing face-off, Adrian controls, and now Sebastian Smith just loops it on in as Dylan Gajewski retreated on after. Dylan Kent, that shot got towards Zomick, and then he patted it aside, but it's kept on in by Adrian College. Gajewski with a wrist shot that got deflected and sent wide into the corner. Kent towards Spate. Spate looks over his options, goes back towards Kent from a long way out, deflected on front, save made and frozen. As that was Sebastian Smith causing problems for Jacob Zomick in front. In the low corner, the puck is. Gets up towards the blue line. D-to-D pass. Bond deflected wide by Gajewski. Sam Spate centering it back up. Kent towards Spate. Spate goes back door. Sebastian Smith tried to make something happen. Beautiful play, though, by Zomick. Puck exits the zone. And now Dylan Kent will retreat on after. Kent towards Sebastian Smith. Smith with some speed. Cuts on over. Nice move. Now goes wrapping around the net. Sebastian Smith still with it. And now gives it on over towards McLaughlin. Dylan Gajewski. Sam Spade, Sebastian Smith, shot, save, rebound opportunity. And now Oakland trying to clear the zone. They can't do so successfully. Gajewski in deep. Sebastian Smith now on the backhand. Cutting on through towards the slot. Nice move. Got one man to miss. Shot, save made. Gajewski trying to connect with McLaughlin. He does. Sam Spade. He goes far side. Shot, save. Rebound opportunity came out into the corner. What a shift here for Adrian College. Gajewski gloved out of the sky. Jacob Zomick, all kinds of pressure, and he keeps it at a 3-0 game. Off the draw, Adrian keeps it in. Shot deflected out of play. That was sent in off the stick of Brendan Stanko. Off the draw, can Oakland leave the zone? The low corner now working up towards the blue line was DeJulio. Nolan sent it in deep. Connor Smith, side of the net, and then came on out towards the slot. But Oakland now looking for a rush. Coming back the other way into the offensive zone. Shot blocker to side. Thornton towards center ice. Too far for DeJulio, and then back into the Adrian zone. It's going to be Sheldon Nolan retreating on back. Behind DeCotney's he works, as now DeJulio couldn't find the puck, and now it's going to go all the way to the Oakland zone. Towards the blue line, Nolan. Not able to glove it down there was Brennan Vogler. Behind the net goes number 27, that was Keith Pilot. He got his stick lifted, but it came on over towards Neff, did the puck. Knapp couldn't connect with Stefano Mini. Back towards center ice. Brody Thornton, big hit from behind. He didn't see it coming. It was Devin Knapp. 5:50 to go here in the first. Defensive zone turnover. Shot sent wide. It was Dakota Bond with a rifle of a wrister. Adrian controlling the offensive zone. Thornton, nice move. Shot save made. Bouncing puck now. Oakland comes away with it. This one sent all the way down and retreating on after it's Alexander Ricard. But Adrian College will win the race down. And an offensive zone faceoff will come up. The Bulldogs already with 30 shots here so far tonight. Just over 14 and a half minutes played. On for a high pace at this rate are the Bulldogs. Up towards the blue line. Bond keeps it in. Nice move. Bond from a long way out. This one sent wide. Adrian controlling the offensive zone. This shot deflected a stick in front and then came on out towards the near side. Up towards the blue line, it's Kent. Bouncing puck, got on through, but couldn't find an Adrian College stick. Bond sends it in deep. Puck skippering along the boards. Came on out towards Kent. Out of the blue line and out towards center ice the puck goes. Thrown on in and coming off for a line change is Ricard. DeCotney's comes behind the net and leaves it on for Dakota Bond. He sends it on down. No icing here. Clement will come off for a line change. Jammer trying to force some pressure. Played off the boards up towards Markowitz. He'll dump this one towards DeCotney and then chase on after as DeCotney will freeze it. Face off coming in the offensive zone for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Andrew Morrison to take the offensive draw for Oakland. Puck waiting and then sent on wide. Missing the net was Lance Markowitz. Adrian coming the other way with it. Trying to create some more offensive pressure. It's Cameron Armstrong. Got it up towards McLaughlin. He sends this one tipped wide. Nice move by Armstrong, still with the puck on his stick. Jammer back to Armstrong, bouncing puck right in front, and then came back over towards the Cesare, but he couldn't gain control of it. This one now saucered up and out of the zone as McLaughlin will retreat on after. Morrison will put pressure on him. McLaughlin lost his footing on that spin, but it's controlled by Martin out of the zone. Sam Spade kicking it along. Spade dropping it back for Gasky, but it came towards McLaughlin. Spade. Sebastian Smith. He'll now wrap around as he'll throw it on towards the blue line. Mott over towards Smith. Smith shot save made. This one out of the zone as it's going to be Nathaniel Mott coming towards center and then dumping it on down. Back towards center ice the puck goes as it's Mott controlling. D-to-D pass over towards McLaughlin. Through center ice. Here comes Sebastian Smith. Sebastian Smith shot never got on through. Gajewski couldn't corral the rebound. Smith has it though. Trying to find Mott too far ahead of him. Mott retreating on after, delivering a hit. Oakland looking to get it out of their zone, and they do. Here comes Ricard into the offensive zone. Ricard shot gloved out of the air by the Cottonies, and he will freeze it with 2:44 to go here in the first period. It's been all Adrian College in the first round of the GLCHL playoffs. Adrian wins the defensive zone draw. Someone looped up out of the zone. Stanko sent on over towards Brody Thornton. Thornton will take it in himself. Thornton shot glove save. Nicely done there from Jacob Zomick. Zomick, the 5'6" freshman from Eastern Massachusetts, has been tested early and often and makes another stellar glove save on the nation's leading scorer, Connor Smith. Smith off the draw, rifled it, never got on through. Nolan, this shot deflected on wide by Stanko. Thornton jabbed at it, and it came out towards the stick of Brennan Vogler. Vogler very nearly got out of the zone, but now here comes Stanko towards Thornton. Thornton scores! Brody Thornton makes it 4-0 with 2:07 to play in the first period, and Adrian College is rolling in the Arrington Ice Arena tonight. Adrian College will win the draw. Dakota Bond sends it over. Dylan Kent in the offensive zone. He'll walk on through. Kent backhanded, and this one did get on through, but not able to find a connecting partner as Fife with a shot. It'll be saved and frozen with 1:49 to go here in the first. Adrian picked up by Tyler Fife off the draw, working his way on through, shot save, and up into the protective netting, over the boards behind the net. Another face-off win for Adrian College. Bond plays it in deep. Overval swung it around the boards. Waiting on the other side was Kent. Fife fighting for the puck along the far boards. Overval picked it up, dropped it on back. Lemon shot sent wide. Morrison towards center, but picked up by Kent. Tried to play it towards Clement. Clement lost his stick. Dylan Kent now works his way on through. This shot deflected off the leg of Jared Parsons. Markowitz a little shaken up as he works his way towards the bench. Kent back into the offensive zone. Kent sending his shot wide and out of play. .46 seconds to go in the first period. Adrian winning the draw, but that pass off the mark as it'll come all the way down the length of the ice to Cotneys. Will play it on over towards McLaughlin. McLaughlin gave it to DeCesare. DeCesare in with speed, sending it on over. Couldn't connect with, that was number 27, Alec Damon. Adrian, though, still controlling the offensive zone. Shot save made, rebound opportunity. Couldn't be controlled. Back on around, Mott at the blue line from a long way out. Save made, and some extra pushing and shoving on after. With 12 seconds to go in the period. All of a sudden, it was Brennan Vogler and Cameron Armstrong getting tied up. As it's going to be Armstrong heading to the box. .3 seconds remain. As it'll be Vogler also heading to the box for 2 minutes. As you can see here on the replay, Armstrong and Vogler after the whistle immediately getting into it, and an entertaining end to this first period that's been filled with offense. Off the draw, won by Oakland in their own zone. Loose puck, McLaughlin couldn't win the race to it. It came out towards center. Knapp at center ice couldn't come up with it, and that'll do it. As the final seconds will tick off the clock here in this first period. An entertaining first period that was controlled by Adrian College, out shooting the Golden Grizzlies 39-5. They lead it 4-0 after 20 minutes of play. Don't go anywhere here on Adrian College TV. More playoff hockey coming up.
As you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years, you stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
We're back live inside the Arrington Ice Arena as the Adrian College Bulldogs hold a 4-0 lead over the visiting Oakland University Golden Grizzlies. As opening up this period is going to be a minute 48 on a 4-on-4 as it's Cameron Armstrong in the box for Adrian College, Brennan Vogler for Oakland University as they got tangled up at the end of the period after the puck was frozen by the netminder Jacob Zomick. So a 4-on-4 for a good while. 20 minutes back up on the clock, 4-0. It's been all Adrian College so far, out shooting Oakland 39-5 as we resume play here inside the Arrington Ice Arena. Adrian will restart through center ice. Sebastian Smith up towards Sam Spate with speed. He rifles one wide. It came out towards Brody Thornton. He was trying to connect with, that was Sheldon Nolan on the other side, but it got intercepted, and now it's his own blue line. Sebastian Smith couldn't connect with Sam Spate. Offensive zone faceoff upcoming for Oakland University. 19:33 to go, just underway here in the second period. Face off, won by the Bulldogs in their own zone. It got taken away, dangerous area. This one sent high. A good look though, that was number 21 for Oakland University, Stefano Mini. Not able to find the zone, now Ricard with some speed. He got poked away by Brody Thornton, and then Meany trying to come back away with the puck. Sam Spade took it away. Sebastian Smith with it. Smith all alone trying to make something happen. Smith surveying over his options. Gave it towards Dylan Kent. Just barely able to keep it in the blue line, and then got intercepted by Meany. This one thrown in from a long way out by Ricard. Ducatini's played it, was thinking about sending it up to Damon, but just left it on for Dylan Kent. Zaja sent it over. JP Weber, half a minute to go on the 4-on-4. Weber will dump and chase on after it. Kent plays it right in front of Ducatini. He'll send it on over, trying to hook up with Dakota Bond. Bond circling back into his own zone. 10 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Bond over towards Damon. Back to Dakota Bond. Vogler and Armstrong out of the box. Bond shot, save made. Gajewski on over towards the slot. This shot batted aside. Trying to bat at it was DeJulio, and it'll be frozen by Zomick. 2 minutes gone by in the second. Adrian nearly got on the board again. Winner of this game will play the winner of Purdue Northwest and Roosevelt tomorrow night in Grand Rapids. As this shot blocked in front, Connor Smith was racing on after. DeJulio tried to send it on around over towards Stanko. Stanko, his shot patted away back into towards the near corner. Connor Smith to Mott on over towards Ethan McLaughlin. McLaughlin shot, save, and frozen. Bulldogs shot tally is up to 43 here tonight. Offensive zone face-off win for the Bulldogs. Stanko, Tamont shot, what a save! Incredible from Jacob Zomick. Keeps the Bulldogs at 4 for the time being. On a stellar effort, robbing Nathaniel Mott. DeJulio trying to pick up the offensive zone draw. He does. Shot saved. Jabbing at it. Puck came out, but whistle was blown before that. Adrian keeps it in off the draw. Mott from a long way out. Shot got on through, but missed wide. McLaughlin. He sends one from the blue line. Deflected in front by Connor Smith for Adrian College, and then he gave it on over towards Nathaniel Mott. Stanko back towards Mott from the right circle. Shot patted away. Rebound opportunity. Save made. Good opportunity right in front, though, for Mateo DiGiulio. Connor Smith with a takeaway. DiGiulio to Stanko. What a save by Zomick. Without his paddle, Adrian still has it in the offensive zone. Mott on over. McLaughlin shot. Save made with the blocker. Rebound opportunity set wide by Smith. And it's out of the zone. Mott will restart up on through. Right side, Smith, pad save, rebound opportunity. It's frozen. And a whole lot of opportunities in the offensive end for Adrian College, but Jacob Zomick coming up big for the Golden Grizzlies. As Zomick just came on over towards the bench and then went into the locker room early. So taking his spot, it's going to be Parker Ramelius. Ramelius, the 5'9", 150-pound sophomore from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Coming suddenly on in with 16:35 to go in the second period with the Golden Grizzlies down 4-0. DeCesare kept it in. Armstrong trying to find Jammer. It was too far out in front of him. Vogler gives it on over. Pilot. He got tangled up with Armstrong. DeCesare joining in the party, as is Corey Schultheus for Oakland University. Jammer on the backhand side. He got walled off. Vogler sent up towards the blue line, but kept in. Brody Thornton around the boards. Towards the slot to Cesare, got poked away. Loose puck came up by Schultheus. Meany into the offensive zone. Sheldon Nolan will drop back for Adrian College. Nolan sends it on over. Justin Jamer. Now it's Cameron Armstrong. Armstrong in front. Couldn't connect with Jamer. This one played on down. Thornton deflected it on through into his own zone. Thornton drops back alongside Dylan Kent. Kent sent it on in towards center ice. Couldn't find Clement as Fife battled for the puck. It got dumped back into the offensive zone for Oakland by Lance Markowitz. Restarting play, it was Brody Thornton. Overval to Fife. Fife looking over his options. Sent it high and out of play. Off the draw in a dangerous area. The Golden Grizzlies come out with it. It's Jared Parsons on through, and it's an offsides. As a little extra pushing and shoving. That's between Parsons and Kent. Pardon me, Dakota Bond, not Dylan Kent. As some pleasantries are exchanged. 5 minutes gone by here in the second period. There you see Noah Decatenes. Hasn't been pressured much, but has been solid when the Golden Grizzlies have got looks on net. As the Bulldogs with a 4-0 advantage here in the quarterfinals of the GLCHL playoffs. Icing was called, so face-off coming back into the offensive zone for Oakland. Face-off came over behind Decatenes and got picked up by Dylan Kent. Overval on through. Here comes Clement. Clement trying to go into the slot. Off the post. Loose puck. And frozen. What an opportunity for Adrian College. And sighing a big sigh of relief was Parker Ramelius. Here you can see Clement was trying to hook up with Overval, but a bouncing puck he couldn't get on net, and it hit the post. And then luckily for Oakland, hit the post and went out, and not the post and in. Off the draw. Gajewski trying to push it on through. Sebastian Smith. Loose puck. Spate found it. Gajewski in the slot. Couldn't find the puck. On out. Dakota Bond. This one skied up and then right back down on center ice. Pushed through by Alexander Ricard. DeCotney's leaves it on for Dylan Kent. He'll push it forward to Sam Spate. Now it's Sebastian Smith. Him and Gajewski race on through. Gajewski tipped it wide. Smith circling. Gives it on over. Ethan McLaughlin trying to get a tip in front by Gajewski, but couldn't connect with him. Nathaniel Mott to Gajewski as he was trying to center it back up into the slot, but it got frozen wisely by Parker Ramelius. Mateo DiGiulio to take the offensive zone draw. He'll win it on over to Connor Smith. Nathaniel Mott backhanded it deep along the boards. Smith and Stanko couldn't come up with the puck, and it got dumped on out by Gabriel Lucchesi out of the zone, and an icing will be called. Lucchesi leading this Oakland team in goals and points. 13 goals, 18 points on the season. For number 13 for the Golden Grizzlies. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. McLaughlin played it in deep. Stanko from his knees trying to keep the puck alive. And then finally, it'll just be dumped down out of the zone by Jared Parsons. McLaughlin to Connor Smith. Smith saucered ahead. Got intercepted at center ice by Devin Knapp. Into the offensive zone. Knapp, his shot off a stick and then high and wide. McLaughlin. Forward, Stanko trying to find Connor Smith. Deflected off a Golden Grizzly at center ice. Defensive zone turnover to Julio. Send it to Stanko. Scores! Stanko snipes that one home, and the lead has grown to 5-0 for Adrian College. Defensive zone turnover proves to be costly as Brennan Stanko off the feed from Mateo DiGiulio has the lead ballooned up to 5. Cameron Armstrong plays it on through. Dangerous area as the puck was still loose, and then finally jumping on it was Parker Ramelius. 52 shots to 5 as the number 2 team in the country looking very strong here to open up playoff season, as this one sent in from a long way out, deflected by Jamer in front. He'll give it on over towards Thornton. Now it's Nolan. Nolan with a shot missed wide. Thornton racing on over to keep it in. Tried to play it along to Cameron Armstrong. Sent in deep. Now here's the Cesare. Off the boards to Thornton. Thornton making a nice move, trying to create some space for himself. Was looking to find Dylan Kent. This means Sheldon Nolan, but hit the skate of Jammer, and now out of the zone. Far side, Armstrong, long lead pass, looking to hook up with Jammer. Awkwardly played off the boards. Now Jammer in the corner, able to come up with it. Sent along towards the Cesare. Up top, here's Sheldon Nolan. Back over towards the Cesare. Lost it, came back up with it. Off the boards to Nolan. To Thornton. Plays it in deep to Cesare back up top. Thornton now with a long shot. Deflected in front off the leg of Jammer. This one played in deep. Adrian will just get a line change off. A platoon swap for the Bulldogs. 11.5 to go in the second period. The Cottonies just plays it along over towards Dylan Kent after easily gloved that one out of the air. Fife couldn't keep it in, but now Bond comes up with it at center ice. Bond with a shot save made by Remelius. Remelius comes into this game with still looking for his first win of the season. As the Bulldogs control off the draw, this one sent in, save made. Bond with a bouncing puck. This one got on through from Overval, but it was patted aside. Now it's Dylan Kent. This one trying to find Fife. He'll send it on over. Clement trying to hook up with Overval. Overval now towards Clement. Back in a dangerous area. Towards Overval, right in front. Came on out towards the blue line. Kept in though from Bond to Kent. Looking to find Overval, but it's just a little too far out in front of him. In the low corner, Oakland, can they get it out? Not just yet. It's Overval to Bond. Bond with a nice move. Back to Overval. Bouncing puck in the slot. Shot missed wide from Fife. Backdoor looking for Clement. Fife with a shot. Save made as Clement got air to avoid the puck in front. Bond, far side. This one missed wide. Clement back with it towards Kent. 10 minutes to go in the second. Halfway through this one. This one rung off the iron from Overval and out of play as we have a delayed penalty on Oakland University. Tyler Fife was on the ice away from the play and heading to the box. It's going to be Keith Pilot for Oakland University. As didn't see what happened. It happened away from the play, but him and Fife must have gotten tangled up. Pilot gets called. He'll be in the box for 2 minutes. And now this dangerous power to play attack gets to work. Already up 5. Thornton from below the red line. Up top to Sebastian Smith. Over to Nolan, then right back to Smith. Nolan. Gajewski. Backdoor to Smith with ease. They scored 16 seconds into their last power play. 1 second better this time, only 15 seconds into the power play. And Sebastian Smith, off a beautiful feed from Dylan Gajewski, makes it 6-0. Bulldogs came into this one outscoring Oakland 27-1 in the combined in the 2 meetings between these 2 squads so far this season. They've been controlling this one throughout as well as looking for another opportunity. Cesare couldn't find the puck at his stick. Mott towards Connor Smith. This one blocked out towards the blue line and McLaughlin couldn't keep it in. Stanko. On sides with DeJulio. This shot save made as it was punched aside. DeJulio couldn't send it up back towards the blue line. The Golden Grizzlies get it on out of their zone from a long way out. This one just paddled into the corner. Parsons at center ice just threw it in deep. To Cottonies, comes behind the net and leaves it on for McLaughlin. Connor Smith up towards center. Now it's Stanko getting on through on the backhand save. Made rebound opportunity. Connor Smith couldn't come up with it. Loose puck at center ice. Oakland having to get back on sides as this one just thrown in to Cottonies. Leaves it and McLaughlin will restart with it. 8:15 to go in the second. McLaughlin into the offensive zone on the left side. Scores! Ethan McLaughlin with 8:10 to go in the second makes it 7-0 Adrian College. It's only the third goal of the season for Ethan McLaughlin, as he makes it 7-0. All Adrian College here tonight. Cesare couldn't come up with the puck as he laid a hit there on Vogler. From a long way out, this one never got on through. Bouncing puck controlled by Oakland for the time being, and now they lose it. Jammer's pass off the mark, intercepted by Keith Pilot. Racing on after, it's J.P. Weber for the Golden Grizzlies. Controlled, though, by Adrian College. Jammer on through. Armstrong racing after it. Awkwardly played off the side of his own net. Save made. Puck still loose right in the blue paint. And finally, it'll just be cleared on out, as Ramelius came out of his own net, tried to just throw it behind the net along the boards, and instead hit the side of the cage. Pilot on over towards Zaja, forward, and then this one deflected into the Adrian bench. A look out on the bench. That puck was bouncing in with some speed. Face off, won by Oakland. They get it out of the zone. Thrown into the offensive area. Bulldogs look to get it on out. Overval's pass came out towards center ice. Golden Grizzlies looking to get a rush going. They turn it on over. Kent right back up towards the Oakland blue line. Now a attack forming here. Far side 5. Beautiful feed in front. And a stellar glove save there by Parker Ramelius. Right in tight, and a golden opportunity for Adrian College to make it 8-0. Well, Parker Ramelius makes a fine looking stop. Near side, it's Kent. Clement, quick pass to Overval. Save made. Overval with a shot from the high slotted area. 6:16 to play. We get another face-off coming up here in the second period. It'll be glove side of Ramelius. Came on out towards Kent to Bond. Fakes the shot. Now waits. Bond does shoot, and it patted aside into the corner. Now loosely it came up into the slot. Adrian looking to hold the offensive zone. Nice job there by Clement. On over to Fife. There's a wraparound opportunity here from, that was Henrik Overval, but it got stymied away by Ramelius. Clement back into the offensive zone with Overval and Fife. Fife trying to control the puck in the slot. Overval missed wide with the shot. Clement now. Behind the net goes to Fife. Centering pass. Beautiful opportunity. Somehow kept out by Ramelius. Fife now back around behind the net. Overval missed wide with the shot. Fife from an odd angle. Miss. And this one will ring all the way around the boards down into the Adrian zone. And both teams will get a line change. Bond deflected behind him, but over towards Kent. Stretch pass to Sebastian Smith. Too far out in front of him. Icing waved off. Gajewski, slotted area pass. Couldn't connect with Spate or Smith. Out of the zone the puck goes. Under 5 minutes to play here in the second. McLaughlin works his way back for the puck. Dylan Gajewski trying to come up with it. Pilot forward. Oakland with a rush from the right circle. Shot save made by the Cottonies. McLaughlin along the boards. It was Smith to Spate. Gajewski back to Spate. Sam Spate turning. Now back up top towards Ethan McLaughlin. Sebastian Smith couldn't handle the pass. This one tipped high up into the air, awkwardly played for the Cottonies. But he does send it off over to the side. Spade kicks it along. Trying to hook up with Sebastian Smith. Loose puck, look out, Smith! Couldn't come up with it, trying to jab it into the backhand side. He couldn't from his knees, now trying to hook up with Spade. And now he got lodged up in the blue paint with Romelius, and finally the puck comes out. McLaughlin now will work back in with speed, but it'll be offsides. So with 3:50 to go in the second period, Parker Romelius can take a breath as he had a whole lot of pressure on him. Face-off picked up by Ricard. He dropped on back to Zaja. At center ice, Ricard tried to play it forward, but it got sent back in by Connor Smith. Brody Thornton. Far side it goes. Kept in by Dakota Bond, just barely looking for a tip, but sent wide by Matteo DiGiulio. Now it's Connor Smith from the right circle. Smith, fan on the shot, got it back. Trying to dance around, that's number 8, Corey Schultius. DiGiulio to Nolan. On over to Thornton. His pass miscommunicated with DiGiulio, but Stanko was there to pick up the loose puck. Connor Smith to Thornton. Thornton, shot, save made. Puck went high up in the air before it came back down on the far side. DiGiulio. Connor Smith, the country's leading scorer up top. Nolan to Thornton. Thornton cutting towards the slot. Thornton missed high. DiGiulio got walled off, but the puck came to Connor Smith. He's waiting, shot, save made, sprawling was Romelius, and the puck came out of the zone, and Brody Thornton will work back for it. Matteo DiGiulio couldn't find Brendan Stanko. Puck swung on around. It's Parsons. He lost it. DiGiulio waiting, shot, missed wide on the near side. Thornton with all kinds of pressure for Adrian College. Nolan to Stanko, all kinds of time, rifled a slap shot wide. Thornton to Stanko, far side, one-timer by Smith, save made. Thornton, backdoor, Connor Smith, couldn't get a clean shot off. Thornton lost it, but Connor Smith played it in deep. Stanko now to DiGiulio. Nice move. Shot, save. Loose puck in front. Still available, and then finally played on out of the zone. Final 90 seconds to go here in the second period. DeCesare 2-on-1 with Armstrong. One-timer scores. It's 8-0 with 1:24 to go here in the second period. You can see just a quick odd-man rush form. Adrian catching Oakland in the midst of a line change. And an easy put away for Cameron Armstrong. Armstrong hammers home his 10th goal of the season. The Bulldogs looking very strong here in the quarterfinals of the Great Lake Collegiate Hockey League playoffs. Looking like they're well on their way to advancing to Grand Rapids tomorrow night. Play with the winner of Purdue Northwest and Roosevelt as DeCesare comes off to the bench holding his left shoulder, so let's hope he's okay. As it's Clement now knifing his way into the offensive zone. Clement far side, shot, save made. Another good look though quickly for Cameron Armstrong. Puck came on out of the zone as Bond and Kent will work back for it. Clement circles on back. Gave it to Bond. Over to Clement, left side, in deep, back to Clement. Shot was sent wide. Couldn't get a clean one off. Now up top, it's Bond missing wide. Loose puck was picked up by Jammer. 20 seconds to go in the second. Kent to Jammer. Back to Kent. working in deep, trying to hook up with Jammer, but he was occupied with an Oakland defender. 10 seconds to go. One-timer from the blue line save made. Loose puck will be frozen with 7.2 seconds to go as Vogler and Ethan Clement with a little extra pushing and shoving. Defensive zone face-off for Oakland University as they will just kill off the final seconds here in the second period. But it's another stellar offensive performance for Adrian College. They had 4 in the first, 4 here in the second, and they lead it 8-0 after 40 minutes of play. Don't go anywhere. Third period of action coming up here on ACTV.
As you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years, you stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
inside the Arrington Ice Arena as we're just about ready to get the third period going here of this quarterfinal matchup in the Great Lakes Collegiate Hockey League playoff tournament, as it's been all Adrian College over the visiting Oakland University Grizzlies. Adrian got 4 in the first period, 4 in the second, and lead it 8-0 after 40 minutes of play. They've outshot the Grizzlies 72-7. And the number 2 team in the country looks to be in prime position to move on to Grand Rapids tomorrow night. We'll play the winner of Purdue Northwest and Roosevelt. If they do win this one, as Oakland with a steep hill to climb here in this third period. Noah DeCotney's and Parker Remelius back in net for their respective squads. Sam Spate versus Corey Schultheus to get this third period going. Schultheus wins the draw as Oakland turns it over to their own zone. Dylan Gayaski working quickly, trying to go back door to Sebastian Smith. Bouncing puck along the crease, and now it came out towards the near corner to Parsons. This one up to the blue line, but Nolan played it on there. This one tipped wide by Spate. Sebastian Smith came out with the rebound. Spate trying to find Smith again quickly, but the puck came over. Back to number 44, Sam Spate. Up top to Nolan. This shot save made. Loose puck in the blue paint will be frozen by Parker Remelius. This face-off won by Oakland University in their own zone. Intercepted, though. They can't clear it. It's Dakota Bond. This one backdoor. Beautiful passing. Tic-tac-toe. And putting it home, it's Brennan Stanko. Terrific passing from Adrian College. Bond to Connor Smith. And then it was Brennan Stanko who put it away. It's 9-0. Adrian College. Golden Grizzlies just throw it into the Bulldog zone where Dylan Kent was waiting. Him and Dakota Bond will restart play for Adrian College. Brennan Stanko, his pass too far behind to Julio. Connor Smith, beautiful feed from the low corner to DeJulio. Double digits for the Bulldogs. It's 10-0 with 18:48 to go in the third. Less than a minute apart. Stanko and DeJulio. 2 quick goals here in the third. It's 10-0. Knapp through center. Shot sent wide. Couldn't corral the rebound. Racing on through. It was DeCesare. He's battling with Pilot for the puck all the way down the ice. They're still tangled up. Cameron Armstrong came away with the loose puck. Sent it up top. McLaughlin off the feed from Mott. It's McLaughlin. That shot never got on through. Jammer trying to come away with it. He just sent it around. Armstrong chasing on after. Trying to take it away from Brendan Vogler. Armstrong was able to. Sends it up top. Winding up and sending in a slap shot was Mott. And it was kept out by Remelius. McLaughlin lost the handle of it. This one looped up but not out of the zone. DeCesare gloved it on down at the blue line and then had a good look on net, but Remelius keeps it out with 17:46 still to play in the third. Everything's been clicking so far for the Bulldogs. Here tonight, the number 2 ranked team in the country. As Nolan Sends in a shot that will be frozen. Shot number 77. As Oakland only with 7 of their own. A +70 shot margin for Adrian College. In the slot, it's Overval, save made. Bouncing puck, still loose. Overval trying to come away with it as he got it out up top to Nolan. Fife, he couldn't handle that pass as he was trying to get it on over to Overval. Oakland working their way out of the zone. Markowitz pushing it on forward to Cottonese. Plays it off the glass. Brody Thornton behind his own net. Dangerous area. He lost it. That shot saved, made by the Cottonese. Connor Smith trying to find Tyler Fife on a long lead pass. Ethan Clement into the offensive zone. Only Bulldog down there trying to make something happen. Save made. Clement gets tangled up with number 16. That was Jared Parsons. Bulldogs still controlling. Bond from a long way out. It'll be gloved and frozen. (10-0) Adrian College. Here in the first round of the GLCHL playoffs. Sam Spate. Sebastian Smith trying to come away with it. Snap in the low corner. Now it came up top to Dakota Bond. Bond works it in deep. Spate in the low corner on over to Sebastian Smith. Smith came out with it. Wraparound opportunity. Save made. Up top to Dakota Bond. He rifled a wrister wide. Kent from a long way out. Save made off the chest of Remelius, and he corralled the rebound and froze the puck. So an offensive zone face-off coming up for Adrian College. Sam Spate to take the draw. Quickly came out to Gayeski. And he will rifle in a howitzer off the draw. It's 11-0. No doubt about it. Just winding up and letting it rip for Dylan Gayeski. Part of that top line that's so deadly for this Adrian College ACHA Men's Division I program. 16:01 to go in the third. It's 11-0 Bulldogs. Damon into the offensive zone. He'll circle it up top. Nathaniel Mott shot, glove down, and face-off coming up into the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. DeJulio to take the draw for the Bulldogs. Mott battling to try to push it forward. Nathaniel Mott off the boards to DeJulio. He slung it on over to Ethan McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking for a tip in front. Loose puck came on out. Connor Smith got walled off by a couple of black sweaters. Puck out of the zone and picked up by Damon. He'll just find it back into the offensive zone and come off for a line change. Connor Smith trying to center up to Julio, but pass was too far behind him, and the Bulldogs will reset. DeJulio couldn't hook up with Armstrong. Connor Smith comes away with the puck. He's forced out of the zone. Now he'll work it back in. Connor Smith sheds off a couple of Golden Grizzlies as we're going to get a whistle, as I believe we had an offsides with 14:51 to go. Face-off will come just outside of the Adrian zone. Nolan's pass intercepted as trying to make something happen was Gabriel Lucchesi. Nearly had a rush going for Oakland. Instead, it's to Cesare back the other way to Jammer. That shot never got on through, but got it right back on his stick. Jammer circles, waits, sends it off the near side iron. Out of the zone, this puck looped on up over towards Jammer. He now works it back into the offensive zone. Justin Jammer, shot save made. Armstrong lost the handle. Loose puck. Oakland now comes away with it. Parsons spinning, trying to make something happen towards the slot. He got taken out by Nolan. As Brody Thornton will just clear this out of the zone. Tyler Fife trying to make something happen. He'll send it on over to Connor Smith. Here comes Connor Smith. Shot blockered away. Smith with the rebound. Sent it back on over. Clement back low to Connor Smith. Fan on the pass, but still has it. Now up top, Sheldon Nolan. That shot never got on through, off a leg and off to the far side. Jacob Zaja up ahead. Here comes Morrison. That pass off the mark was trying to find Ricard. Clement thought he was tripped. Dakota Bond plays it on in. No icing here. Gajewski dropped it on back, but Lucchesi there to intercept. Lucchesi will dump and chase on after. The only Golden Grizzly down there trying to make something happen as DeCottney plays it on over to Dakota Bond. Gajewski will glove it out of the air and push it forward for Sebastian Smith. He comes in with speed. He's got Bond to his left. Smith trying to go through the legs, but then just got walled off by an Oakland defender. Dylan Kent on over to Dakota Bond. Dylan Kent through center into the offensive zone. Still with it. Try to cut over to the backhand. Lost the handle of it. Sebastian Smith. Sam Spate. Bouncing puck. Winding up was Dakota Bond. He faked the shot. Threw it on net. And nearly mishandling the rebound was Parker Remelius. But he was able to glove it in the end and freeze it. 86 shots for the Bulldogs, 9 for the Golden Grizzlies. As it's been an offensive onslaught here tonight for the number 2 ranked team in the country. McLaughlin off the faceoff to Connor Smith. Back to McLaughlin. D-to-D pass to Mott from a long way out. Shot pad save. Zaja over towards, that was number 8, Corey Schultheus. Now Markowitz into the offensive zone. His shot deflected off the shin of Ethan McLaughlin. Nathaniel Mott plays it around to McLaughlin. Tried to hook up with Stanko, but it deflected off the skates of the referee as he nearly got in the way once more. McLaughlin danced around him as now in to the offensive zone. Here comes Ethan McLaughlin. Knifes the puck forward. Brendan Stanko in the low corner, lost the handle of it. Puck came out over towards McLaughlin, though. He gave it to Stanko. Far side to Julio. One-timer save made. Stanko trying to come up with the loose puck in the slot. Save off into the near side. Brendan Stanko up top to Nathaniel Mott. Pad save. Connor Smith with the rebound. One-timer. Stanko couldn't get a clean shot off. Connor Smith intercepts that puck just outside the blue line to DeJulio. Save made. And now we'll get a face-off. Shot number 90 of the night for the Bulldogs. 11 have found the back of the net. 9 shots for Oakland. Noah DeCottney has stopped all 9. Pilot trying to push it forward, but Lucchesi wasn't ready for it. Far side save made. Loose puck. Adrian couldn't corral the rebound, and now Parsons, that was Knepp, trying to push his way through as J.P. Weber got it shouldered hard at center ice by Damon as Adrian into the offensive zone. rifling his shot high and wide. Nolan now with a shot that was sent in, but off the pads of Parker Remelius. Brody Thornton couldn't control. Here comes Lucchesi into the offensive zone, trying to get a quick shot off. Great play with the stick, though, from Sheldon Nolan, as that one was deflected up out of play. So that sudden rush for Gabriel Lucchesi will be thwarted off by Adrian College, and 10 and 12 still to go in this third period. Bulldogs up big, 11-0. Adrian gets it out of their zone. Connor Smith working with speed, trying to send it on back to Tyler Fife, but it was off the mark. Dakota Bond in deep for Fife. Backdoor and a beautiful feed. It was Ethan Clement who will get credited with the goal. Adrian has extended their lead to 12. 9:58 to go in the third. And the Bulldogs well on their way to a semifinal appearance in the GLCHL playoffs. Clement plays it on through off his stick. Nice play with the stick there by Clement to come away with it. Dakota Bond in deep, backdoor for, that was number 28 for Adrian College, Henrik Overval. Dakota Bond trying to find Clement. His shot was deflected wide. 9.5 to go in the third. Overval, shot never got on through. That one sent wide by Fife. Clement to Overval. Up top to Kent. Shot save, rebound scores. It's 13 now for Adrian College. It's another one for Ethan Clement. The Bulldogs with goal number 5 of the third, as they have had firm control throughout tonight. Sam Spate through center ice. Trying to cut on through. Still with it. Trying to cut back towards his left. It was Sebastian Smith who came out with it. McLaughlin to Spate. Save made, and puck will be frozen. Shot number 96 of the night for the Bulldogs. Oakland gets it out of their zone. This one chipped forward out of play. Face-off will come just outside of the Oakland defensive zone. Markowitz and Spate come colliding into the boards as they were fighting for the puck. This one tipped on in by Dylan Gayaski, and it was on net. So forced to freeze it there was Parker Remelius. Off the draw, Connor Smith gets it right back. Shot save, and another face-off coming up. Far side, Connor Smith. Brendan Vogler lost the handle. Nice play by Brendan Stanko. Into the slot, couldn't hook up with Connor Smith. Dangerous area as Pilot is able to get it out of the zone, and now just right back into the deep slotted spot for Adrian College. And then finally, it's Markowitz who's at least able to shove it out of the zone for now. Sent right back in. And nicely done with the paddle there by Parker Ramelius. Markowitz near side. Tried to hook up with Morrison, but right back into the Oakland zone. Adrian got to avoid the offsides. Brennan Stanko on the right circle. Now he'll rotate back. Nathaniel Mott. Save made. Up ahead towards McLaughlin. DeJulio. Getting on through. Save made and frozen. Shot number 101 for the Bulldogs tonight. Triple digits for the black and gold. They are up big 13-0 here inside the Arrington Ice Arena. 7:10 to play here in the third period. Thornton gave it on over, missing wide there. With the shot was Justin Jamer. Jamer picked up the loose puck from the blue line. Cutting on through, he got checked off by Parsons. Thornton makes a nice move from the right circle. That shot deflected wide off of Armstrong. Nolan trying to get it in deep. On over towards the Cesare. Ricard was able to get it out of the zone. This one knifed up, somehow not out of play. Armstrong along with Jacob Zaja were both waiting for it to come down. Puck loose towards center where it's Brody Thornton picking it up. He'll give it to Sheldon Nolan. Cameron Armstrong back towards Nolan. This one off the stick of Zaja and out of play. The GLCHL playoffs will be played tomorrow the 24th and then February the 25th. That's Saturday. The semifinals and the finals as Oakland made another goalie change as now it's Brent Zlotto in net as an offensive chance develops as missing wide was Lucchesi. But the 5'9", 154 sophomore in between the pipes for Oakland. In Grand Blanc, Michigan is Brent Zlotto. Damon threw it in deep. Fife tried to find Alec Damon in the slot, but couldn't. Dakota Bond picks up the loose puck at center. We'll circle it in around the boards. Fife, overball towards Bond. He nearly mishandled it and now dropped it in deep. Armstrong, far side to Kent. To Dakota Bond. To Dylan Gajewski. Shot. Save with the glove and frozen up there. Sebastian Smith will take the offensive zone draw for Adrian College. It's picked up by Sam Spate. Looking for Mott. And he will put it home. Nathaniel Mott makes it 14-0 with 5:04 to go in the third period. It's going to be the first goal of the season for Nathaniel Mott. That'll be the first goal of his young career as well. A freshman nets one in the playoffs. It's 14-0 Bulldogs. Sebastian Smith tried to come away with the loose puck. It's behind Zaloto. He does. Gave it up top to McLaughlin. Over to Mott. Is that pass too much for him to handle and bounced up into the Oakland bench? As Smith, Gajewski, and Spate come off towards the bench, off the ice. They're part of the 8 players on this Adrian men's D1 roster that'll be participating in the 2023 World Cup of University Hockey. Bond, Sebastian Smith, Sam Spade, Dylan Gajewski on Team USA as DeCottney's, DeCesare, DeJulio, and Nolan all on earning spots on Team Canada's roster. Nolan to Thornton. Dropped in deep. Nice play. The shot save made as head coach Gary Estalos for this men's D1 program will be leading the way for Team USA. Event taking place in Carta, Romania, April 14th to 19th. Team Canada will be led by Calvin University's coaches. Working his way on through is Brody Thornton. Team Canada led by Mike Pertuzma as Adrian in the offensive end. Stanko. Well scored. .3:27 to go. It's 15-0 Bulldogs. As we wind down this third period of play, Adrian College with a commanding stranglehold of a lead over the Golden Grizzlies. Is back to the University World Cup of Hockey. As it'll be played April 14th to the 19th here this coming April. As we're going to get a face-off in the offensive zone for Oakland. Bulldogs had 4 in the first, 4 in the second. They've put up 7 here in the third. Here it's Jamer. Nice move, still with the puck. Dropped on back for DeCesare, waiting. Then it's an off a shot, and as now Jamer try to come up with it on the far side. J.P. Weber played it up out of the zone. DeCottney's comes out of his crease. Saucered it up to Cameron Armstrong. Armstrong from the left circle, sending a shot. Save made as came on out to Dylan Kent. Dakota Bond, Jamer. Clement kept it on in. Tried to bat it forward. That goal from Stanko just recently, his third of the night. It's a hat trick to open up the playoffs for Brennan Stanko, as he's been a part of a stellar offensive performance for this men's Division I program. Ricard in the low corner with it. He got walled off by Kent. Dakota Bond harassed from behind by Corey Schultheus. The loose puck came out to Dylan Kent. Kent into the slot. This one sent wide from Connor Smith. Pardon me, that was Overval, not Smith. As now behind the net, losing his footing was Clement. Tyler Fife to Overval, trying to hook up with Clement. He couldn't. Puck logged out of the zone. Nathaniel Mott will race on after it. Ethan McLaughlin over to Mott. Final 60 seconds of play here inside the Arrington Ice Arena tonight. Adrian College will be moving to the GLCHL semifinals tomorrow night in Grand Rapids. Mott over to McLaughlin. Gonna get a whistle stoppage of play with 42 seconds even remaining here in the third period. Gonna get a penalty on Oakland University. It's gonna be on Brendan Vogler. So the Bulldogs will finish this one out on the power play. Armstrong with half a minute to go, leaves it for McLaughlin. McLaughlin sent it in, pad save. This one thrown out of the zone, hit the referee at center ice. McLaughlin to Jamer. 10 seconds to go here in this one. Damon up top to McLaughlin. This one sent wide. Now over towards Damon. And that'll do it. As Adrian College will control throughout and dominate tonight. 15-0 as they will move on to the Great Lakes Collegiate Hockey League semifinals. As it's going to be the 6th shutout of the season for Noah Ducatnes. The 10th overall for Adrian College. And it was a dominant performance throughout. 4 goals in the first, 4 in the second, and 7 in the third. For Javalone, Reagan Petrowski, Andrew Black, I'm Ryan Cuddy. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Adrian College TV. Bulldogs move on to the semifinals in Grand Rapids tomorrow night as they dominate here in the Arrington Ice Arena, 15-0. As we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, and have a wonderful rest of your Thursday evening.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff,